Hello and welcome back to the channel once again. If you're not familiar with me yet, I'm Alistair, and today I'm going to be talking about the ASICS Gel-Kayano 32. The Gel-Kayano 32 is ASICS' flagship stability daily trainer. It's really for those who have overpronation issues in their gait. That means your ankle rolls inwards whilst you run. You just need a little bit of extra support on the medial side of a shoe just to push your gait back and to help stabilize you as you run. That is exactly what a stability trainer is for. And the Kayano series is one of the most popular ones out there. This is actually my first Kayano and I was really surprised how well these have been performing. Let's get to it. I've got a lot to cover on this one and I can't wait to tell you all about it. Starting with the key specifications, they cost $165. I will let you know by the end of this review if I believe they're worth that price tag. They weigh 10.5 ounces or 298 grams. That's for a size US men's 9, my pair. If you're not sure how that compares to other running shoes in this category right now, well, it's actually very well aligned. It's a little bit lighter than most max cushioned stability running shoes. It has a drop of 8mm from heel to toe. This actually feels more like a 6mm on the run. The upper is using an engineered mesh with adaptive stretch and plush padding. I mean, just look at all this cushioning around the collars, the heel counter and the tongue. More on that in just a moment when I go over my fit and sizing tips. The midsole is using FF Blast Plus foam with rear foot PureGEL. That gives you that nice soft cushion landing at the heel and generally gives you a nice responsive cushioned ride throughout. The outsole is using hybrid ASICS grip for really good traction and durability actually. ASICS grip is one of the more durable, harder rubber compounds out there right now. And then the support tech is using 4D guidance system for adaptive stability on the run. They fit very much true to size and they have a medium width. So go with your usual US sizing and you should be absolutely fine with these. One thing to note though is the toe box is a little bit tapered on the outside edge, the lateral edge of the shoe. So depending on the width of your toes, you might feel that it's a little bit cramped on the outside edge where your little toe sits. For average size feet like mine, it's okay. It's not a problem on the run, but I know anyone who has wide feet, you might need to size up a half size. Generally speaking though, when you step into these shoes, they are super comfortable, very cloud-like and soft, and that's because the collars and the heel counter and the tongue are all very thick, padded and cushioned. So it's super nice to slip your foot into. The tongue does feel a little on the short side when you slip them on. That said, it doesn't slip when you're running, so it doesn't slip further down, and you don't get any lace bite when you do the shoes up nice and tightly, so there's enough padding there and it does cover where the laces are. And then finally, the breathability of this upper mesh isn't the best. This isn't going to be a problem now that we are in fall, moving into winter. We're going to be doing much colder runs out there, if you're living in the northern hemisphere, of course. But if you do live somewhere very hot and you plan to run in hot summer conditions, these aren't going to be the best for you. If you're enjoying this review so far, please give the video a like. I really do appreciate it when you guys do that. It helps me and my channel out as well. And comment on this video if you've had experience with the Kayano series. And more specifically, if you can, if you've had experience with this version 32, let me know your experience of it. How have you been using it? What kind of runner are you? What kind of build do you have? Have you been using them for recovery jogs, long marathon mileage? Put all that information in the comments. That's really going to help people who watch this video decide whether or not it's going to be best for them or not. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more running shoe reviews like this. I always keep things genuine, honest, and as insightful as possible to help you decide whether or not the shoes I'm currently reviewing are going to be best for you and your needs. But if at any point you've got a question, put it in the comments. I reply to everyone. And once you've subscribed, hit that notification bell That'll let you know as soon as new reviews drop. Okay, let's get into the performance section of this review. That's the most meaty part of all my reviews because I get to share my in-depth experience running in the shoes. I'm going to start by talking about the ride or the stability and support features of the Gel-Kayano 32 because that's really what this shoe needs to do best because it is a stability trainer. And it does it really, really well. It's up there with the best. It's got everything that you really want from a stability daily trainer. It's highly cushioned, but it has those support features that help protect your gait over longer distances, or if you struggle from maintaining good form during your run. That actually makes this a really good shoe for beginners. It also makes it very good for people who are standing around all day or going for long walks. It has a super protective ride. Most of the stability is coming from the medial side, so on the inside edge of a shoe for anyone who overpronates. That's where your ankle rolls inward. That's what these are specifically for, but also for neutral runners who, like I said, maybe want to do long distance training and maybe towards the end of your runs you start losing form and your ankle starts rolling in. Happens to the best of us. I'm guilty as well. In those scenarios, it's actually really good to have a stability shoe to help support your gait, to make sure you don't get sloppy towards the end of a run. Because when you run sloppy, that's when you pick up injuries. The FF Blast Plus foam in the midsole is really, really well balanced. There's a pretty high stack height here, which means you get a really nice amount of cushioning when you land, whether you land on your heel or your forefoot. I tend to run more towards my forefoot, but when I get a little bit lazy on long runs, yes, I do land more towards my heel. So it's nice you've got that cushioning there. And then when you flex the shoe, you really start to feel the responsiveness of this foam. Look what happens when I flex and let go of it. It just bounces, it flies right out of my hand, and that's exactly what you want from a nice midsole foam. And it's that PureGEL unit in the heel that gives you that extra softness. It just takes out any shock. It absorbs all that shock as you're running, and you're really going to notice this on those longer runs. Heavier runners are really going to appreciate that as well, and the fact it's got that 4D guidance stability or support feature built in on the medial edge of a shoe. That's going to help support you and it's going to help stop you wobbling around whilst you're running. So the transitions from heel landing to toe takeoff are all really, really nice and smooth. There's no clunkiness here at all. And the outsole does a fantastic job of giving you excellent traction on wet surfaces, on asphalt, and also concrete. I know, I tested it. So for any beginners or long distance runners out there, or frankly any runners who just want a highly supportive and protective running shoe for daily runs or daily jogs, recovery runs, all that kind of stuff, the Gel-Kayano 32 is really one of those shoes that needs to be on your radar. If you're wondering where the Gel-Kayano 32 stands in my best stability or support running shoes roundup, well, head up there, that'll take you to my best stability shoes roundup, where I've ranked all the best stability shoes right now. That'll help you find the best ones for you. Is the Gel-Kayano 32 worth $165 then? Yes, 100%. I was actually really shocked how much I enjoyed these. As I said before, it's my first Kayano. I don't know how I haven't run in one before, but I'm glad I have now. This is one of the best stability trainers right now. You'll have to click on that link up there to find out where it's ranking against other competitors in the same category, but I can tell you it's up there with the best. Well, that's it from me. I really hope this review gave you some genuine insights into whether the Gel-Kayano 32 is going to be the right stability running shoe for you. But if you've got any questions at all, drop them in the comments down below. And don't forget to share your experiences with this shoe if you've got any in those comments as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next review. Peace.